Hello everyone again. We want to welcome you to our showcase again. My name is Ari. I'm from Belarus.
My name is Isha. I'm from Malaysia, and today we're going to give a brief summary of what we've learned in the ecology module. First off, our driving question, which is, in what ways can the art of storytelling be adapted to communicate across disciplines and for different purposes?
And based on our driving question, the idea of our final product was to create a piece of communication to a non-scientific audience, which is going to represent the data that we were collecting.
So first we learned about anthropology, which is the study of different cultures and how that impacts the society. We had 3 different excursions for anthropology. First was learning about weaving in Maun, and then it was about learning how politics and crime is dealt with in the Kotla, and then it was learning about how agriculture works in Maun and how Chatiwa was impacted by the human-wildlife conflict.
And next up, we had data collection, and a really important experience of this goal was We Explore Week, where we've been waking up every morning at 5 a.m., enjoying our day, then with smiles on our faces, going to different journeys and collecting different data about animals, spore counting, and all these very, very interesting things.
After we gathered all our data and knowledge from these excursions, we learned to present our data using science communication, trying to translate scientific knowledge into something that everyone can understand. Even though we really enjoyed this module, we had a few challenges. So first was the conflicting views that we had to face. We had to represent conflicting views in a way that was ethical and that everybody can understand.
And the second challenge was communication. It was really interesting experience throughout this module. New community, new students, a lot about communication and how important it is. And also a main focus was made on interviews and how important it was to communicate in a clear way so our questions were understandable and appropriate for the audience. And moving on, important highlights that we've done throughout the module. First one is don't ever use a bug spray in this community, please, without letting me know, because it might be the last moment of me watching you using it.
Do not put limbs outside of game drive vehicles, especially your face, and never run when you see a hyena.
Yeah, and in addition to that, we learned a lot about appreciation of unique, interesting, adorable diversity of Botswana, both in cultural and environmental ways. And today we just want to take a minute to share our appreciation and say thank you to those people who have been leading us throughout module experience.
Thank you to Christian and Zeddy for sharing your expertise on ecology and wildlife in general. That was very enlightening. And thank you for Johan and ASCO Camp for wonderful meals and the lovely campsite. Thank you in special for Katie for leading us through the interviews with villagers, and thank you for translating the language to us. Thank you, and thank you so much to Kenzie, Alara, and Chris for working with us in this amazing module. We are looking forward to working with you guys again.